Welcome back, everybody. Today we're taking a look at this Ampeg Reverb Rocket. Looks like it's got a tag that says to be serviced. Kind of worked, kind of not. We'll see what's going on. I've been told that this foot switch jack, it could just be a failed jack here, that this thing, when you move the cable back and forth, it cuts in and out. So let's see if we can replicate that real quick. Oh yeah, sure enough. Okay, that sure seems like a pretty consistently failed jack. Let's open up and take a look. Okay, so I've got the power board just slightly removed from the chassis enough that we can inspect this jack. There's a very real chance that the solder joints are cracked since these are PCB mounted jacks. So I'm going to touch these up, put the board back in. We will then test it. And if that fixes it, it saves us from replacing the jack. Otherwise, I'll throw a new one in there. But these very rarely mechanically fail, so hopefully it's just a solder joint. Okay, I went ahead and reflowed the solder joints for all of the board-mounted components, the pots, the jacks, all the way down the line. These components have a lot of stress on them mechanically from being mounted both to the circuit board as well as being handled by the end user. So never a bad idea when you're in here. Let's get the circuit board back in place and then test it out. Okay, we are still in standby coming back on for our test, but I can already tell this is fixed because when I press the foot switch, we can hear the relay click. So let's go ahead and actually verify that with some sound. Okay. We're successfully switching channels. And no longer is doing it with any kind of wiggling of the jack. And no new parts needed, just a cracked solder joint. These jacks that are on these amps, but also this is a really common problem on like the Fender Hot Rod and similar amps. The input jacks are similarly board mounted to the PCB. They take a lot of abuse. It's a very easy mod to swap these out with, some switchcraft off board style jacks and really can improve the reliability of an amp for pretty cheap and easy. Okay, thanks for watching. This was a quick one. We'll be back with some longer videos later this week.